award. You've been kind of a different player this year than you've been in the past, where you've been one of the lead scoring options. How does it feel for you to kind of end your career on this high note, being a third-team All-MIAA player?
I mean, it feels great. I've never actually gotten an award like this, so I feel very honored and grateful that the coaches were able to, see me and how I play. So, yeah.
What is it like for you going up, knowing that this is going to be your only time as a player in the MIAA tournament at least, but being able to go up and kind of experience what that's like?
Um, can you repeat that?
Yeah, what's it like for you to be going up knowing that it's only your only opportunity as a player to be at the MIAA tournament? What's it like being able to go up there and be excited about experiencing this for this one time?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've also had experience in the past, going into tournaments. So I feel like Coach MJ, she's been preparing us for this game, and I'm honestly excited to play.
Well,
So,
and that final question then, what do you feel like is the mindset that this team needs to have success up there in Kansas City and hopefully stay up there for a while?
honestly, we just have to kill. Like, honestly, we have to go in there, fight as hard as we can, because it's win or go home. The season's basically over, 0-0. So we just have to go out there and kill.
Cole.
Hey, Kaitlyn. Yeah, just adding on, want to say congratulations again.
Thank you.
All-MIAA team. Building off that, it's a unique situation where obviously you'd like to win and then go to the tournament. You guys obviously coming off a loss. What's that quick mindset, turning the page to a now, do or die situation come tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, Coach MJ said that when we played Northwest Missouri, like, it really prepped us into how Northeastern is going to play. So we're still going with that same game plan, of trying to double the post and get rid of that, because both of their post players are in double figures, the past 5 games or so. So we're gonna try and shut that down and then go from there. Yeah.
Do you guys feel at all any disadvantage knowing that you've only seen them once during the regular season compared to maybe seeing some other teams twice?
Honestly, when we played them the first time, we were not prepared at all. So it's good on our end because we started playing better after we played them. So I feel like we ended off our season pretty well, the last 5 games or so. So I think we'll be okay.
And you kind of noted, they have two good post players. You guys are a bit of a smaller team. How have you guys been taking that in the last couple of days of practice, game planning around that?
Yeah, just going into practice and like knowing that we're gonna have to try and double and have help the helper as much as possible. Like, we gotta help each other out and have a lot of peel switches going on. So, yeah.
And, last thing Blake said it, but you've had experience, at the JUCO level, but being able to play in front of the conference tournament under the lights in Kansas City, just how cool is it going to be for this team to try to represent and, keep your season alive?
I mean, I feel it's gonna be awesome. I feel like the fans are also gonna come out and show out. So I'm excited, and all of us are honestly excited, and we have nothing to lose. So might as well go out there and have fun and just enjoy it. So, yeah.
Okay, 4,000 points. Just overall, it feels like a fitting end to kind of encapsulate your career with the performance that you've had this year.
Yeah, it's definitely something special, but I mean, I couldn't have done that without my teammates along the year, my coaches, and I just think, like you said, I've had a lot of personal accomplishments, but that's a lot to my teammates and coaches and people around me in the community.
For you guys going up to Kansas City, you've been there before. You know what it's like. You've been in a win in the MIAA tournament, and you've been in a first-round loss in the MIAA tournament. So how do you help the players who are there for the first time kind of adjust to those big lights? And it's definitely a big-time atmosphere.
Definitely, but being in Kansas City, it's one of the funnest times of the year, and just letting my teammates know, just enjoy it. Like, this is something special. We deserve to be here, and we can do this, and we know we're capable of a lot to do great things during this. So.
Cole.
Yeah, to build off that, going to Kansas City tomorrow is very special. Why? Why for you guys? Or do you think you guys can come away with the win tomorrow from what you saw that first time around to how you guys adjusted the rest of the way?
Definitely. My one and only win in the tournament is against Northeastern, so I'm excited again. But I think, yeah, we're capable, and it's going to be fun, and we're playing really well right now. And I'm excited to see how we can do this because we can match up with a lot of these teams, and I think we can do great things.
Early MIAA, we met at the beginning of the summer. I remember MJ saying she brought you and Kaitlyn saying you guys are her little soccer players, right? You don't look like basketball some ways, going against a team that's a little more stronger down low?
I mean, it's going to be a disadvantage at times, but using our speed and playing with that, and we know our strengths, and we're going to play to that. And I just think there's a lot of advantage to that as well.
Obviously, you've been in Emporia the last 3 years with the team. What's it been like, though, playing with Kaitlyn this lone season, you guys both being all-conference members?
I was just thinking about that, how this was a great opportunity I got to play with her this year, and I'm sad it's only 1 year. I mean, we're both graduating, and I think we complement each other really well on the court. She helped me, along with my other teammates, get a lot of my accomplishments, but I think we play together really well, and I think it would have been scary if we had more than 1 year together.
Definitely. That's all for me. Thank you.
One question: you've been there before? What are you looking forward to the most going to Kansas City?
Ooh, probably the hotel and like just a place and just kind of bonding with the team. Like we got to walk to places, the places we get to eat, and just hanging out and just really just enjoying being there. It's probably one of the most special parts.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Gracie.
Yep, thank you, guys.
Well, you just talked. You spoke before the season about how important you thought Gracie and Kaitlyn were both going to be. Certainly, that turned out to be very accurate. What's it like for you to see them both get honored with their Team MIAA?
Yeah, I mean, they've earned it, and they put the work in. I'm really proud of them. For us to come through the season and for them to be the most consistent players for us, especially their last year playing at Emporia, it's very rewarding.
For your team to be able to make this trip up to the MIAA tournament, what does it mean for you to be the coach that leads the 30th consecutive season to Kansas City?
Yeah, Blake, I'm really thankful I'm the coach that's actually leading it. God forbid I was the coach that actually broke that streak, especially without the KPI this year. So there was a little pressure this year to make sure we didn't break that streak. And so I'm really proud of the girls. They've gotten better, and we were so much better than we were at the beginning of the season. And it's really awesome that we get to do a new season now and just put everything to the test now that we've learned.
You guys have been working on a lot of different kind of defenses in practice. For you guys, I'm not going to ask about the defensive game plan necessarily, but how important is it going to be for you guys to be communicative and communicate out there as you guys try to change packages, or maybe you change how you're using one package and shift around? How important is the defensive communication going to be for you guys?
Well, how we've been all season is defense is what fuels us and makes us go. So we're preparing for 4 games in 5 days. So we kind of touched on every little thing that we might have to do the next 4 games in the next 5 days. So the communication is going to be huge, on both ends of the court. But considering that defense fuels us and makes us go, we've been focusing more on that.
Cole.
Most importantly, not only do you want to win for the girls, you want to win for your kids so they can stay out of school, right? Keep watching hoops a little bit.
Yes.
When you look at from when you guys first played Northeastern, began the season, that was early in conference play. Where do you guys feel like your biggest growth has been since that point?
Well, I feel like we have a lot better offense continuity and chemistry, which is really helpful, and I think they've actually bought into what we kind of know what makes us go now and where our Achilles is and where our kryptonite is. So staying away from that rabbit hole or that hole that we can fall into that is not beneficial to us. I think it's key that the team has figured out kind of what our strengths are on offense and defense, and then just making sure we play to our strengths and we know how to get people in situations to be successful. We know what situations, because Northeastern plays a very scout defense. So they leave you open and they sag off of you, and them understanding that's not always the best shot possible, that is actually part of their game plan. So I think that's going to be key for us. And honestly, I don't think we could have played a worse game, and they shot 50% from the floor. So it'll be interesting to see how we look now.
Definitely. And, I asked Gracie, obviously, you want to enter the conference tournament with a win. Didn't quite go your guys' way on Saturday. Was morale down at all after the game, or was it immediately turn the page, we're getting ready to, like you said, hopefully play 5 games in 4 days?
Yeah, Northwest has won 9 of their last 10 games. So they're a really good team, and the fact that we battled with them physically from the very jump to the very end and actually put a full game together and fell by 1 point, I think it was really encouraging for us, even though there's not really any moral victories. But even Blake said it best, this was not even a game that was to play for anything, and we're going at each other like it's for a championship. So the fact that the players are able to bring that caliber to our home court, now we obviously got to take that on the road now. I think it's very encouraging and good to feed into the postseason.
And for you as a coach, being at the MIAA tournament, how cool is this? A new opportunity not only for some of the girls, but for you as well to be your first taste of the tournament?
Yeah, I'm really excited to experience it, and I'm excited for the girls. I know the girls last year who are returners got to experience this, and hopefully we can do a better job than what happened last year. But I think, they've earned it, and now it's the point of let's just put everything to the test and enjoy it. But at the same time, know that we have unfinished business, and we can do something that's pretty special, and that a lot of people have counted us out, but why not us? So that's kind of our mentality right now.
I think we're good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it.